only us, officer, singing our Purim song.
Oh no, not you again!
And when we hear Haman's name, we shake our groggers to block it right out of our ears.
Purim, 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 a jeder hat ihn lieb. Hab Sonne im Geweih, es ist ein Friedenstief. Ich hab ein Nosche Hommentosch, ein Neues will sich noch. Wie nimmt man aus dem Purim, hat 20 Mal a Woche. Und es nicht von die Wochen, was ist alle fettes Geld. Die Sekunde lieber Purim, brennt der durch a Welt. Purim, 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 a jeder hat ihn lieb. Hab Sonne im Geweih, es ist ein Friedenstief. Ich hab ein Nosche Hommentosch, ein Neues will sich noch. Wie nimmt man aus dem Purim, hat 20 Mal a Woche. Haben Aisha, haben Aisha, haben Aisha,
And Purim is party time.
Eint is Purim Bride, she's a young to folks. No will singen Lieder, gehen von Haus zu Haus. Mach Mordech Allah, a Jante wo mach, Kinder gedenken dem Nest. Sing Friede lach sich, Kaffee lach in Schwinn, a teuren Tag nicht vergesst.
Oi, bist du ein narrele Kind, das weißt du nicht, da viele. Mordche hat Zadig ist der Jid und der mit Jid.
Purim, 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 a jeder hat den Lied. So in mir Gewehr, es ist ein Friedenstief. Nimmt man ab dem Purim, hat 20 Mal a Woche. Am Mizrach, Mezrach, Zoffen, Dorn, Nein, Heim, Schafen, Zehn. Hat der Helfen, Zweit, bei Griechen, gedeckte Purim sein. Purim, 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 a jeder hat den Lied. Sonne im Geweih, es ist ein Friedenstief. Hab den Rausch, hab den Rausch, und jetzt will sich noch. Die Nimmt ab den Purim, hat 20 Mal a Woche. Haben Aisha, oh, haben Aisha, haben Aisha,
Do you have a pair of cymbals? Or even some pots and pans? I hope you do, for I'd love to have you join our Purim band.
Shtetl Berlin!
Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. This is...
Bear with us. Well, that was fun.
Do this. Hello, I think like we should do just this.
Is that working?
Is this working? This is not going to be good sound, but we're going to try.
Oh dear.
We spent so much time setting up the sound and now it doesn't work. Okay. Well, through the miracles of Purim, I think we're going to use this. How does this sound? Yes, you can hear us. Great.
Yeah, let's play a couple of notes.
Can you play a couple of notes for us? Yeah, you can hear that? Okay, let's just go with this then. Okay.
That's your computer?
That's, yeah, you can turn this off. That thing doesn't work either. I don't know what happened. Okay. Better? Everybody's happy? Are you happy people?
Goodbye.
Good Purim?
All right.
Anybody?
Again?
Is anybody happy? Wait, I'm gonna do this. Can you hear this? So let's play another something so that everybody can actually get into it. Let's go.
If you're following along, we're on the end of the instrumentals chart. Hey, 1, 2.
Oh, that was probably loud, but whatever. Well, I don't know when we lost the sound. I know we had it a little bit in the beginning, but then we lost it, and now we have it again. But I'm going to say this again. Hello, everybody. We're very happy to be with you in this virtual world, and we are in a bar, which is amazing, and it's our friends. Geist and Glas has been our neighbor and friend for very many years, and later today we're going to have a very special treat. We'll have some cocktails that they're going to make for us. Our wonderful Aisha Bennett is going to do that. Yay! It's okay, I'm not showing you. You don't. They can hear. She's right here, but you'll know from her later. Should we play something else before we do that?
Want to do a song? Want to sing
Oh
something?
yeah, sing something.
Yeah, I'll sing my favorite Purim song because it's about Purim.
Oh.
Yes, imagine that, and because I learned it from Arkady Gendler, and those of you who were with us a couple of weeks ago, we learned it during Shtetl Berlin workshop. Also, if you want to play along or sing along, this music is all posted on our website, and I'm hoping that somebody from our team can give you a link to that in the comments.
ShtetlBerlin.com. It's right
That
there
is-
on the first page if you scroll down to the yellowish color.
Yellowish color, there's texts and
This is the Purim song's
and
lyrics.
music, and you can sing along and play along with us. And this is a song about Purim and about how Purim is so great that I wish we could have it 20 times a week. Freudenstieg, mit Abdanage und Taschen, es will sich noch. Wie nennt man noch den Pirin, kurz 20 Mal a Woche. Mag es nicht von die Bocherim, was es schade wird das Geld, wie es Kinder lieber Pirin brennt, Goravel. Pirin, 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 jeder hat ihn lieb. Mit Zahnem und Gepirin, es ist ein Freudenstieg, mit Abdanage und Taschen, es will sich noch. Wie nennt man noch den Pirin, kurz 20 Mal a Woche. und sehen. Gott verkauft uns, wird bei jedem gedacht, der Purim sei. Pirim, 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 jeder hat ihn lieb. Mit Zornim und Gepirim, es ist ein Friedenstieg. Mit Kaptanasche, mit Tasche, wo es will so noch. Wie nennt man auch den Pirim, für 20 Monate. Mit Pirim, 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 jeder hat ihn lieb. Mit Zornim und Gepirim, es ist ein Friedenstieg. Und Kaptanasche, Honen, Tasche, wo es will sich noch. Wie nennt man auch den Pirim, für 20 Monate. I'm so glad I got this.
Yeah, that's very loud
Good
up
thing
there.
to have.
It makes me so happy.
Yeah, and happiness is that why we're here? I don't know, why are we here? Do you have some thoughts maybe?
We have our how should we call you?
The Maggid of Kreuzberg.
The Maggid of Kreuzberg. I mean, Noam Stillman is here with us.
Yeah, but you have to talk into this.
Talking
right?
to this, look into that. Talking to this, and yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I will project.
Very
All
good.
right. Purim is the best. I could go on all night about why Purim is the best. But I just want to drop two concepts and a strange little parable which will explain what happened earlier tonight. Just when the sound dropped out, there's actually deep mystical meaning in every random piece of shit that happens to you in your life. And this is why Purim is so important. Because Purim is called the day of Esther, and in Hebrew, Esther also means hiddenness. And it's also the day where we read the Megillah, and Megillah means revelation, to make something clear. So it's a day of opposites combining, right? So you showed up on this Zoom, you wanted to hear this amazing music, but instead you got to see us, right? Which is on some level even better. And in fact, the great Rabbi Yisrael Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement, way back when, and died in 1760, so it's been a couple years, he has a great parable for revelation in general. He says, what is revelation like? Anytime that we find something new, some new message, some new insight into our lives, it's never that simple, right? It's never obvious. He says it's like a deaf person who's at a big wedding party, and the Klezmer are playing, they're making music, and he sees everybody dancing, but he can't hear the music. And there are two ways to approach that situation. If you're a sort of a grumpy, skeptical person, you'll look at what are all these crazy people doing dancing? There's nothing happening. They're just like moving their bodies like they're all like out of control. What's going on? Doesn't make any sense. But if you have deep insight and vision, even if you can't hear the music, you know enough to dance, right? And you get the point. And that is, I think, to me, the meaning of Purim on a deep level. When we look at these stories, we look at things that happened to us, particularly over this last year of total chaos and anarchy, right? And we're like, this doesn't mean anything. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but maybe also there's something that we can learn from it. I'm not here to tell people what to learn from it, but just inviting us. I think Purim, you have a l'chaim or 4 or 5, and suddenly you see things in a little bit of a different light. You take off the mask, you put on a different mask, and suddenly you can maybe see why everybody was dancing all along, even though you couldn't hear the music. So I'm really just blessing all of us and myself and everybody to be able to hear the music. And even if we can't hear the music, we should be able to dance.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'd say we should drink to that, but we don't have any drinks yet. What could we possibly do about that?
Well, I have a feeling that we know what we can do about that.
Yeah, if only there was someone here who knew how to make really tasty cocktails.
All right. There you go. Look, we have Aisha right here. Wave to everybody, Aisha. You're right there.
Guys, this is my first time. Just want to...
We'll be gentle.
We'll be gentle. The first time.
So what should I make first? Should I make a vodka sour? Just to get everybody in the mood,
What's
and
Facebook say?
you'll have that stuff.
Facebook.
Martini, pickle martini or vodka sour first.
Or the you know,
Bloody
the
Mary.
Beach Bloody Mary. Yeah.
Right, we weren't sure if we should start with an easier drink and ease into it, or better to just go all the way.
Honestly, they're all very, like, the way I'm going to explain them to you, they're all very, very, very simple. And for me, you know, as cocktails generally go, you should only have, like, you know, bordering on 3 ingredients to make them delicious. So we're good with every single one, I would say. What do you want to drink? What do you feel like? Would you like a sour, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. We stuck with vodka because now I have to remember.
It's kosher for Passover.
Because it's vodka for Passover. I have to remember which bottle I put the vodka in. Haha. And we're gonna go with lemon juice because if I were to use a bourbon, I would go for, like, I would split that 4 cl of citrus that I would make, that I would put into a sour. For a bourbon, I would use half lemon, half lime. But because we're just using vodka, I'm gonna go for like a 5 cl of vodka. In an empty, we're gonna shake this warm first. This is very important because it's going to get you that foam that you want. So we're going to go for a 5 cl of vodka. And we're going to go for a 2 cl of lemon. Like 3 cl. I like a little more sour. Go for like 1.5 of citrus. And then we're going to crack an egg into it. And these guys want him to use whole eggs, so we're going to put a whole egg in one, which isn't necessarily necessary. But we're here now, so. And then, I forgot my towel, so I'm going to wipe on my trousers. I'm going to give it a shake. And the thing with the sour is that you want to do the dry shake first. If you're doing this in a fucking, anything that doesn't spill over you, if you're going to do this in a jam jar or, you know, in a shaker if you have one. I'm really embarrassed that the shaker is just splashing all over me right now. But we're here now. Honestly, it's been a very, very, very sunny day in Berlin, and I have been drinking all day long. So I'm sorry, but, you know, Sasha said it was okay.
It's Purim.
Okay now. So that's that, basically. So we're shaking the shit in a fucking warm shaker because it will give us the best foam. And what we do is we shake it until we fucking shake it no more, you know? And then put some fucking ice in it and cool it down, right? And what I'm gonna do at the same time, because I put our cocktail glasses in the freezer for a little bit too, I didn't do it too long enough. So I'm gonna cool that down, making a big mess. And then we shake it cold. Until you can't hold it anymore, basically. I think you're the only one listening. Thank you. You want to try? I feel like if you're only gonna show me, like, I'll only know if I've done my job if you can make it after this, right? And then I go and pour this out. Guys, I'm such a mess right now, you know. I'm so sorry.
The whole world.
Honestly, do you know what? I think I'm gonna put 2 ice cubes in here. Just the 2. And demonstrate it so that you have very nice drink. And then what's traditional is not to spill it all over the fucking thing. But excuse me. I don't know if I'll be invited back after this. But
we hope we get invited back after this.
They drunk these. This is not something these guys haven't had here. Then you get your Angostura bits and you give it a little swap. So, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Want to have it?
Good time, everybody.
Who's closest?
Go. You go.
Oh.
about Kasawa. I'm gonna clean this for a second.
Get in here, drink in front of the camera. I think you should be drinking in front. You should give it a taste in front of the camera right here.
And everyone who's at home, you can pull
Okay,
up the Hasidic
everybody
sword.
ready? Let's see how Avinoam drinks.
There's a first step before you drink.
Yeah.
L'chaim! L'chaim! U'l'shulam!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Looks good.
That tastes like Purim!
So let's have another song or two. Maybe if you're following along at home, you can pull up the Hasidic Purim Nagunim, and we'll play the first couple ones out of there, I think. The nice classics. The first one, Yehudi Purim and Simcha, the Jews, I think everybody can be happy, and yeah. Whatever. Sing with us, or don't.
I am. Oh, God. Whew. Apparently, we sound like old field recording, which is exactly what we're trying to sound like.
That drum must be really loud.
Is the drum way too loud? Should I stop? Should I
They're
go?
very loud with this mic, it says.
Should I? Apparently, we all try so hard to do all this, we're gonna get all this fancy equipment, set up mics, and it's all gonna work right till the moment when we go live, and that's when we're gonna go all old school and just use the computer microphone, and that's gonna be just the best.
It was recorded on wire.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, not too loud. But that's a drummer saying that it's not too loud. So I'm gonna believe you, Eve, as long as. Why not? I'm gonna just believe you.
Yeah.
It's Purim, we can be loud.
So what do we think? Should we do another cocktail? Should we sing a song?
Are we ready for another drink?
What would you like to drink?
Have you all drank the first one?
Have you all? Is anybody drinking? Hello, people out there in the internet. Are you drinking? We hope you are.
Great.
Yeah?
Enjoyable?
Yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Hey.
Mix a little bitter there.
Yeah, I like that touch of the bitters.
That's a very
Kitchen
good
basket
idea.
looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I would love a martini.
Yes!
Yeah.
Do we need a couple martinis? Can we
We
do
need a
that?
couple martinis.
Yeah. Can we do a couple martinis? Is
I
that
have 2 martini glasses in the freezer.
so we get two? So we
can
do
we
two
do
martinis.
martini thing?
We live
Yes.
together, so
We live
share.
together. We can share.
Cool.
We're one
Great.
household. We can
Sour
share.
up that, perhaps, or what do you want to drink, Peter, Sasha? But anyway, let's just do a martini first. 2 martinis.
2 martinis. Hey.
Am I here? Am I there? Should I click in?
You're if you can go a little bit,
Sorry, guys.
Beautiful. That's perfect.
So listen, the way I like my martinis, I always like a metal thingy. Mostly because I work in a very busy bar, so whenever you have glass, it will last maybe a day. So what we do, I'm going to show you from the beginning, is you get it cold, because you always want a cold martini, right? So, this is my one. So, and then you cool down the thing, let's say 20 times, So we decided to use, because it's Purim, and these guys were like, you guys made something with dill the other year. So it's like, okay, well, let's just infuse the vodka with dill. And then I'm going to use a Dolin Blanc as a vermouth. And guys, I'm sorry, but I like it really dirty. So I will use a bar spoonful of the pickle juice, and I'm going to use a bar spoonful of little pickled onion juice, and a bar spoonful of the olive brine. I think I'm going to go half, 1 and half. So let me grab my martini glasses, which are actually cool.
Are you guys excited? Oh, look at Patrick. Yeah,
So
I just brought Patrick on the screen and he's on the phone. Hey, are we excited?
Friends. I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
You guys are excited.
She's got such fancy glasses.
So then you pour out the excess water that's generated in your cube from stirring it cold, right? Then let's do a 5-scale vodka for 1 drink. So I'm making 2, so I'll do 2. And that is dill infused vodka. Basically, the dill has been in here for 4 hours, and that's probably enough. I can already smell it, And then we're going to do just a 2 cl of Dolin dry vermouth, or your favorite vermouth, Balthazar vermouth would also work really well in this. With the dill, because you got the fucking herbalness of the dill. I don't know if I'm supposed to swear, sorry guys.
You can start.
So you're going to start out a little bit.
The raunchy play, puppet play. You can do what?
And then you I'm just gonna do it how I would drink it, right? So we'll do a bar spoon of the olive juice, and I like to use the really salty Spanish olives, and just your really classic 2 bar spoons of this because I'm dirty. And then just, a little touch of the pickle juice. And then, the golden rule of 20 stars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's test it. I think you'll like it. With all 3, it brings out the dill really well. And you gotta pour it through. I like to pour through a double strainer because you don't know what's in the pickle juice. So a little bit here, a little bit here. Look at that! Looks like something that fucking James Bond would drink is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
James Bond, but like ashkenazic James Bond, right? Because
Yankel Bond.
But wasn't he Islamic? I mean, I don't know. So, I prepared 1 because I wasn't expecting 2. But I like the pickles and the olives.
oh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the second here, and this will get you.
That's what we want. Tis the season.
It is the season, I heard.
Yes, look, Ilana Kravitz wants to move into this bar, and that's the right address.
It's very cozy.
It's a very, very good
Cheers.
bar.
Cheers.
Okay.
I think this is, I'm not sure that everybody knows how they want their martinis, to be honest. And if you're making it with me right now, I think this is probably just decided how you like your martini.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
I love a martini like this.
It's basically a wet dirty martini. The wet is because it's got vermouth in it. Because otherwise you would swish it and chuck it. Fucking why would you even chuck it?
Hey,
But
Craig, come over.
Yeah.
Okay.
wet and dirty with dill.
Oh, thank you, Aisha. This looks great.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. It's so good.
Is it?
It's
I need
really
to.
so good.
If you're not making this right now, you need to.
Okay,
So
so
listen, I got a lot more wow that's so good from this rather than the sour. I feel like maybe I need to make it the sour just to get the
sour was
maximum
great.
impression.
yeah. Well, guess we'll
But
have
it's
to.
cool. Let's
We'll
the
have to.
last one is the Bloody Mary. We can
Yeah, we're gonna also do a Bloody Mary, also with an Ashkenazi twist, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
So let's I think while we have a drink in our hands, it's a good time to think about why we're drinking.
Yeah.
Craig.
Why are we drinking?
Craig is a subtle guy. I think he's.
How subtle?
I think he's nudging me in a certain direction. And
Well, we have the tzaddik of Kreuzberg here, not to just get your drinks and enjoy them.
I'm drinkless right now, so I can talk about drinking.
You want to have something?
This martini looks great. What can I say?
It wouldn't be in the glass. But
I won't judge. It's not about the glass. It's about what's in the glass. It's about the inner depths and meaning of the.
Nice enough.
That's what it
Like,
is.
we're close, so all the things that I bottle things in is like this right now.
Oh no, we're good.
It's a real different vibe.
Right. We should mention you do an amazing brunch and an amazing Bloody Mary that goes with it. So everybody who's in Berlin should really get that.
Every weekend there is a fantastic brunch, and you can also order some of the cocktails pre-mixed and to go, and you have
like bottled cocktails and bottle aging that are on our website right now. But we're a fully stocked bar, so we can really cater to anything. In the meantime, I'm gonna mix you up a martini.
Yeah. Well, tell us about it. What you think, Avino?
I was trying to think back to previous year's Purim. What kinds of thoughts have I had about drinking? But the truth is I can't remember any previous Purims for reasons that have a lot to do with drinking. But at this exact moment, if I were to try to encapsulate what it is about drinking right now that makes Purim, such an important holiday for us to all imbibe. It's exactly what Aisha was talking about, is what's the glass and what's inside the glass. Right? In the Kabbalistic tradition, we talk a lot about vessels and light, or whatever's inside the vessel. In the sense that throughout all of our lives, we have tools and approaches and strategies and styles and all the outside trappings, school, practicing, anything you learn about how to move through the world, those are your vessels, those are your cups. But then there's what's inside, right? Your soul, your heart, your love, your passion, your excitement, your pain also. Your joy and your hurt. And all those things are what's inside, right? And sometimes they come out and they're expressed, and sometimes they're kept inside. And when we drink, most of us don't have a choice. It comes out. No matter what it is, you have a little bit to drink, you have a little bit more to drink, you're going to let it out. And it's this moment of connection between the inside and the outside that's so important to keep ourselves healthy and to keep our relationships healthy, keep our society healthy. We've been so stuck inside. We're all stuck inside of ourselves, stuck inside of our homes, our countries. All of us are used to being out and about. And there's this moment of drinking in a positive way, when it's done with friends, when it's done with love and with happiness, that it's breaking through the inside and the outside, so that it doesn't really matter anymore what kind of cup you're using, right? What exact style of cup you're using. It's about the inside. It's about the mix on the inside. And that's what I always have tried to use drinking for, aside from the fact that who doesn't like a drink?
Hey, and if we wind up we are feeling our luxurious position because we are playing music, drinking in a bar, which is not necessarily possible these days, but we are so happy to be here. We're so happy to be doing this with our friend Aisha here. Let's drink.
Yeah, let's drink. Yeah, let's go to the bottom of the glass, the deepest depths. Find the deepest.
Can I go to the bottom of the glass on that one, please, though?
I am.
Hold on. I'm going to give you a drink first.
Mm.
I'm nearly done.
Sash, do you want to sing another song or
never too late?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
So, we've been talking about drinking, but we should also talking. I come from the Eastern European world, and when Craig over here came to Latvia, my homeland, the first time, and enjoyed the goods of the food there, he said, yeah, you do have a lot of order in which you do things. You have to eat, and then you have to eat something else. Or if you drink, you have to definitely have it, some sort of chaser. So I think on Purim, they have to be the Homentas and the Purim cookies that we made last week. I think everybody has Homentashen at home. We made them last week with Laurel, and we should sing about that.
Let's sing about it. That sounds great. If you can pull up the Purim lyrics and get to a home and Tashin, let's sing along with us.
Yeah?
Wow.
The pit. Ja, ne dworze vor den Sturm, als sie sich ein Packen, sie darf auf Purim kaufen mehr. Taschen backen, ob meine Taschen, meine Weiße, ob mit meinen Taschen, ob passiert am meisten, ob meine Taschen, ob meine Weiße, ob mit meinen Taschen, ob passiert am meisten. Shalach Nones zu der Momente. Zwei, drei schwarze Pommentaschen, halb Bräu, halb verbrennte. Auf meine Pommentaschen, auf meine weiße, auf mit meine Pommentaschen, und passiert am meiste. Auf meine Pommentaschen, auf meine weiße, auf mit meine Pommentaschen, und passiert am meiste. Honig, nicht kein Mann in Vergessenheit. Ach, ne backt schon Kommentaschen, stackt sich schon in Eiden. Auf meine Kommentaschen, auf meine Weiße, auf mit meine Kommentaschen, und passiert am meisten. Auf meine Kommentaschen, auf meine Weiße, auf mit meine Kommentaschen, und passiert am meisten. Auf meine Kommentaschen, auf meine Weiße, auf mit meine Kommentaschen, und passiert am meisten. Auf meine Kommentaschen, auf meine Weiße, auf mit meine Kommentaschen, und passiert am meisten. And maybe more Kommentarschen. Yeah, lots of
Yeah. Let's
mon,
play another
right?
tune and sing another digging.
Yeah.
You can go back to your page if you want while we're in the middle there. Let's do Shoshanas Yaakov, the old classic.
Yes.
Yeah. We're just gonna sing the old Ida Dies so that nobody feels uncomfortable, but feel free to sing the lyrics if you know them.
Did you say Avinom or Avinom?
Yes, I
brunch that you guys love so much. I'm already online, right?
Yes, you are.
Would you pass me a glass from the freezer? There are two in the freezer just to the right, and at the top drawer. Just open it carefully, because
Just one?
you know, two, one, whatever. Yeah, let's see. Let's go.
Let's
see. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey.
Amazing. It's really good to have very beautiful assistant.
Of course.
So okay, this is basically so it's a beetroot Bloody Mary. So you know the way you want to combine it is to make the beetroot juice drinkable. If you're not a massive fan of beetroot juice, you know, in the same way that if I wouldn't want to drink a liter of tomato juice, you know, a Bloody Mary has to be appealing with the vegetables that you're using, right? Anyway, I go for an apple and celery infused vodka. So basically, the way I choose my apples, I love to go for this kind of drink. I like to go for like the Pink Lady, or like a Braeburn or something like that. You know, so it's a red skin and a very sweet apple. So if you start with kind of like a sweeter, fresher vodka, and put a lot of it in it, then you know you're gonna start well. So what I'm gonna do is fill up my trusty mixer here. Actually, don't even need that. But none of these drinks, well, apart from the sour, was shaken. And I'm gonna fill up my icy ice thing here. So we're gonna do a 5 sip box. I have to refer back to my thing because I am not actually one of my brunch bartenders. So I wrote on the thing that you need horseradish. I fucked up and I didn't bring horseradish, but I also love it equally with harissa paste.
Ooh.
Hey. So I thought you might like that. So you're gonna do a little, you know, like a little bar spoon, which is basically 1 centiliter full of harissa paste. And you want to put all of these ingredients into it and like just kind of like keep stirring it. Then you want to go for your pickle juice again, which we already used. So we're gonna go for 2 cl of that because we want it sour. We do. And then we're gonna go for lemon juice because we also want it sour as well. What else am I putting in here? I'm going to put in 10 centiliters of beetroot juice that I want to put in a couple of dashes of Tabasco. So, let's see. The harissa, you know, you're going to need to like, so when I wrote horseradish, so what I was thinking of you guys buying was like, you know, the horseradish paste, the hot horseradish paste in the jar. Which as well was kind of like, you know, the harissa paste, generic harissa paste in the tube here that you get here, which is spicy enough. The same as like when you first open it, spicy enough. You leave it for a week or two, we'll lose it. But it's kind of like the same as the horseradish paste, right? If you buy the hottest, it will, you know, kind of keep that heat for like 2 weeks maybe, and then kind of be redundant after that. So then, I wrote on the recipe 10 centiliters, right?
1 sec. I can look.
No. I know I did.
Of course you do.
Sorry. It was more rhetorical.
But everybody can look as well because it's posted over there.
So we're gonna go for, you know, top it with this stuff. Top it with the good stuff. And put in. What are we gonna do? It's not even open. Look at this. Pretty fresh. Fucker. I'm gonna get it open one. How spicy do you like it?
Oh, Patrick Farrell. Oh, Patrick Farrell. Are you getting? Who's getting this one?
This seems like a bad drink.
It seems like a bad drink. Patty, how spicy do you want this?
I think you're gonna be
That's
good.
spicy.
I think you're gonna be good. I think you're gonna be good. Sorry, it's just like you guys. Oops. Here we go. And here we go. And you know, you don't like
Oh my
you just
God.
kind of like sling it, right? Like you stir it and sling it. That's the thing. You don't really. Let's not let's not shake these basically. I said a pickle and a lemon as a garnish, but honestly, like what we usually use is a dried beetroot because we're into kind of like quite a lot of dried fruits. Hey, Friday night. It's Thursday though. What I'm gonna do is Allinson, a lemon, and give you a little bit of celery too. Cheers!
Oh my God.
Wow.
So lift it up. So
That is serious bloody.
It
Oh my
is a
God.
bloody Celine because I think there was a Celine who was a god of war or something, goddess of war. We need to call it something strong. Yeah.
Very tasty.
Yeah, here, you wanna you the unfortunate guinea pig for this.
I am a very lucky guinea pig. Cheers, people. Thank you, Aisha.
Climb.
Wow.
How do you like it?
That is freaking delicious. Oh my God.
Yeah, it is, huh? The harissa place tastes great.
Yeah.
Also, I want everybody to learn to taste their cocktails on their hand. That's such a cool technique.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a thing.
Yeah.
Patty Farrell, come to us. Thank you, Aisha.
Thank you so much, Aisha.
Yay! Hey, everybody.
When staff facing us out of the window, like everybody's like.
Also, yeah, go to Geist and Glas website. You can see it on your screen right now, and you can go straight there and you can order their fantastic brunches. Really, really amazing brunches. They're great pictures of. You can get like a whole pitcher of Bloody Marys to go home with you.
Bloody Celine.
Oh, but now we gotta do Bloody Celines.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Aisha. Yeah. So, children?
Yeah, and just so you know, we will leave this video up at least for a little bit on Facebook. So if you don't have all your ingredients tonight, but you're feeling inspired, go shopping and check it back before it.
I really recommend the Bloody Celine. The beetroot Bloody Marys.
I think that's the only thing you got to drink, I
Freaking gorgeous.
Oh, you got the other
Wow.
thing. But
No, I had a dill martini too.
good.
which was also really,
Really good.
Yeah, infuse your drinks, get inspired. So we're
getting close to the end of our portion. We do have an amazing puppet show coming up that I saw years ago at Occupy Wall Street, I think, for the first time. But Adam Ende is there in the waiting room. He's just getting psyched and hitting himself in the face. It's going to be great. But I think before we can get that silly, we probably should get a little bit more smart. No?
Yeah, we're gonna get to Adam, but we're gonna play something.
Well, I think maybe Avinoam has a couple
Avinoam has a couple words. And then we're gonna play
I want to give Patty time to finish this beautiful
Oh,
drink
look at that!
as I try to channel
So jealous.
why the world is basically like a mixed drink.
Oh, nice.
Which is not my insight. This is my understanding of the teachings of the great Kabbalist Isaac Luria, of the 16th century, who is named after Sasha. He knew in his prophetic vision that there would come an incredible Yiddish singer, and he wanted to be named Luria.
Yeah.
So in that honor, he named himself that. No, but Isaac Luria is an amazing character with this mixed Sephardic Ashkenazi background, grew up in Egypt and in Jerusalem and eventually in Tzfat. And one thing that Isaac Luria says, which always captured me, he says basically the world is like a vat of wine. And evil, and this is a little more optimistic than I'm going to be personally, but I like it. Evil is like the yeast. In and of itself, it's awful, right? You don't want to eat the yeast or drink the yeast, but you need it in order to get things going, right? If we were just like, if the world was perfect, I mean, it's hard to even imagine, but if the world was perfect, we probably wouldn't do that much. We wouldn't go out and, try to fight the powers of oppression and all of the structures that are keeping us limited, right? We need that opposite, that contra, right? And that is the true of wine, and it's maybe even more true of the mixed drink, right? Because, I don't know, Patty, like maybe you could have had a spoonful of harissa. That probably would have been a lot.
Would have been delicious. But spicy.
But spicy, right? But then when it's mixed into the drink, suddenly the energies are mixed together and like it's a whole different story. And in some level, all of us are bartenders of the soul. We're all trying to mix together our good side, our bad side, the part that's a little bitter, the part that's a little sweet, the part that's sour, the part that's spicy, trying to put it all together. And Purim is one of these days, and we have many days in the calendar. We need all the chances we can get, so we take every opportunity. But Purim is one of the days in which we get to say, okay, I'm going to just shake this up. I'm going to shake up my soul. I'm going to shake up all the different aspects of my being and, see what turns up. So, l'chaim.
Yeah, give me a shake, everybody.
L'chaim, shake it. Shake it, everybody.
Woo! And you can't shake it without a good tune. So let's give him one to shake to. I think we'll continue on our chart of Hasidic Nigunim. And a lot of these I put some YouTube links in our little playlist, so you can find the great, very produced versions if you like. But this one's nice. It's got a little bit of Yiddish. We are Yiddish enthusiasts after all. And it's just a small enough bit. I think we could all sing. It's just a ganz your
Freilich.
Or Freilich, as they sing, because they're a bit more Polish.
A ganz your Freilich. Freilich soll mir sein.
Soll mir sein.
Freilich soll mir sein.
And there's a great little instrumental bit on there, so maybe we'll play that at some point. And then we'll keep going. Yeah.
are here, and Patty Farrell, and this is Craig Udelman, and we have also, look, this is Aisha Bennett, and I'm Sasha Luria, and Craig, tell us, who do we have here? Who is joining us?
Yeah, we're so lucky to have our dear friend Adam Ende, all the way from Vashon Island or something in near Seattle. And Adam is a wonderful puppeteer and writer and maker of things and pickles and little boys. And he's been growing his turnips all summer, and he's waiting to get the harvest done. And yeah, he's a dear friend and does some really great stuff. So we're gonna bring him on. He's gonna do a pretty spectacular, I think, puppet show. We'll find out. Maybe it sucks this time. I don't know. With a little theme and a bit of a sexy, dirty, wet and dirty kind of a thing.
But we'll let him tell us.
Yeah, we'll let him tell you all about it. And he's a part of our bigger shtetl, but he's not a part of our little shtetl. So we're going to put also a donation link for him. And if you like the show, please do help support whatever we're doing if you can. Just, you know, it's not about paying us for this, but it's just about the community
shtetl
spirit. But help Adam go, help feed his little boys and buy them more board games and get them more turnips.
Yay!
Yay, Adam Ende! Happy Purim!
Happy Purim!
Hello, I am Adam Ende, the founder and janitor of Jawbone Puppet Theater, bringing you the best puppet shows. And I'm broadcasting live here from the laundry room of my dad's house because the Wi-Fi is not so hot in my workshop. Everything should go fine as long as the cats don't knock over the camera. It was really nice to hear all those really wonderful and important reasons why it's so good to drink on Purim. And I'd like to add one more reason, which is that a puppet show is always much better when you're a little bit drunk. So with any luck, our friends in Berlin are already a little drunk. Okay, without any further ado, Jawbone Puppet Theater is proud to present Genesis chapter 38, in which Onan shoots his wad. Now, I will be your biblical scholar for the rest of the evening or morning, depending on where you're viewing from. And let's just get started. I'm sure. Let me see. I'm sure you're all familiar with Abraham, right? Right. The father of the Jews. The circumcision guy. This was the guy who made a pact with God that he and all of his sons and brothers and uncles and cousins and manservants, generation by generation, would cut off a part of the dick. And, it just had to be the dick, didn't it? It couldn't have been like we all get the same funny hairdo or we learn a secret handshake. No, it's always got to be the dick with these guys. But listen, our show today is not about Abraham, because Abraham had a son, Isaac, who I'm sure also you're very familiar with. All these biblical patriarchs, very famous, right? There's a whole thing with God telling Abraham, you got to kill your beloved son, and then something with a goat, and fuck it. It doesn't matter, because the story's not about Isaac either. Because Isaac had a son named Jacob. Jacob had a son named Judah. And Judah had a son named Now, was married to Tamara, but before he had a chance to have any sons, he was killed by God for unspecified wickedness. and that would be that. Except, had a little brother, Onan. As the scene opens, we find our man Onan deep in mourning at the funeral of his elder brother Oh, why, God? He was so young, and so much to live for. Why not take me instead? Cry, 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 sob, sob, weep, 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 weep. Oh, look. Here comes Onan's father, Judah, now. Onan! Onan! Huh? Onan! Pull yourself together. Here, have a seat. Onan, as you know, it is the law of our people that you must marry your brother's widow tomorrow. Pa, does it have to be tomorrow? It couldn't wait till next week. Alright, don't be so stupid. But Pa, I already got one wife, and if you want to know the truth, one wife is already too many for me. It's nothing but nag, nag, nag all day long. I can't take it. Listen, I didn't say you have to marry her, but you must do your duty as her husband's younger brother, and any children you beget with her will be considered the children of your elder brother. But no buts. Now, you must do your duty and raise up issue for your brother. But Pa, I already got enough trouble with my own issue, running around the house all day screaming and yelling and leaving their toys everywhere. I don't want to raise up issue for my brother. I need that like I need a hole in the head. Listen, you must do your duty. And so, it came to pass that Onan and his sister-in-law Tamara had their first date. Make love with a guitar if you should meet the sweet señorita. Romance her with a guitar. Yeah, da 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 da. Ba-ba-ba-boo. Why don't I just slip into something a little more comfortable? I'll take off this depressing veil first, and just to get rid of that, and this zipper, those sticks. Let me just. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Humna. Well, let me take off this uncomfortable bra. Let me just, hold on a second, okay, just, alright, get this, hold on, this bra, yeah, okay, hold on, alright, I never noticed my sister-in-law was so cute. I think I'm falling in love, but I don't know what to do. I really don't want to raise up issue for my brother. I'm so torn up. I'm so confused. Oh, my panties! My panties are so wet. Won't someone please help me get out of these wet panties? All right, well here I'll just take them off and okay, there we go. Oh, that feels good. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for interrupting at this critical juncture in our story, but I just want to ask for your complete and undivided attention right now, because we are approaching a really incredible and kind of underrated moment in biblical history. Our man Onan is about to invent the withdrawal method of birth control. And, I don't know about you folks at home, but pulling out has always been my favorite form of birth control. And yet, Onan, he gets no credit, no props, as the young people say. The father of pulling out, and hardly anyone's heard of him. Meanwhile, these other jerks, these so-called patriarchs, they're all famous. And for what? For cutting off a part of the dick. Okay, let's watch. Hey, I got an idea. I can get to know Tamara. And when I say no, I mean no in the biblical sense, of course. But then, instead of coming inside of her, I'll pull out, and I'll come, I don't know, on her belly or the small of her back or what have you. Just like in a porno. This will be great. It will be both highly erotic and an extremely effective form of birth control. All right, lucky for me, I just got these new easy off trousers. Watch. Snap, 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 and voila! Huh? Oh, who invented these cockamamie trousers? Get these things off of me. All right. Ready or not? Here I come. Oh, you're so cute. I love you. I want to eat you up. Let me lick your armpits. Yummy. Oh, I want to lick your eyeball. Oh, that's so good. Oh, here, wait, let me go down here a little. Eat. Whoa, hey, oh, eat, suck, eat, suck, eat. Oh, hey, oh, let's do it like this for a while. Oh, yeah, like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, oh, this is so good. Okay. Oh, God. And I just got to point out something really cool about puppet sex. These guys have no bones. Look, they can do anything. They look at this. Look, they can get in any position, anything you can imagine, any crazy melding thing. It's so weird and crazy. It's like some kind of pornographic, psychedelic daydream in heaven, right? Look at that. Okay. I think I'm gonna come. Hey, can I come in your hair? You wanna come in my hair? Yeah, that's what I said. Can I come in your hair? Okay, you can come in my hair if you want to. Oh boy. Jerk. Oh boy, that was wonderful. Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, if the audience at home, if you want to provide your own additional angelic voices, feel free. Meanwhile, up in heaven, God and his best friend Satan were watching these events from on high. One moment, please. I'll be right back with you. I'll be right back. Hey, what was that? What just happened there? Hey, God, I don't know, but it was disgusting. Oh yes, Satan, old friend, that was truly nasty. I'm flummoxed. I don't know what to do. Oh. Well, listen, God, you can't let this guy get away with that. Soon everybody's gonna want to do it. Yes, Satan, old friend, but Onan was always such a good man. I don't know what I should do. I can't believe what I'm hearing. God, what are you pussying out? Well, no, I'm not pussying out. I just listen. They say that God is everywhere, right? Everywhere. He's in everything, right? So ipso facto, this guy just shot a load all the fuck over you, God, you, and it's looking to me like you like it. What are you, a faggot? Oh, no, of course not. No, I'm straight as an arrow. Oh, well, all right, come on then, show this guy who's boss, Yes, of course, you're right. I'm gonna do something about this. Onan! Huh? What? Who's that? I am the Lord God Almighty! Lord, what a surprise, Lord. What can I do for you, Lord? Did you spill your seed on the ground? Seed? What seed? I'm not a farmer. I don't know from seed. I'm a shepherd. Your seed, you idiot! Your manly essence! Your love juice, you moron! Your love juice! You spilled it on the ground. Look, there it is. It's still right there on the ground. I was aiming for the hair. Shut up! Shut up! My ground and everything upon it is sacred. You have defiled my ground. This is a sin in the eyes of the Lord. Pulling out is a sin. Who knew? Listen, Lord, if you want my opinion, you gotta make some form of birth control a sin. It ought to be condoms. Have you ever tried one of those things? It cuts off all sensation in the penis. It's a terrible thing, a terrible thing. Shut up! Shut up, you idiot! You have been found wicked in the eyes of the Lord. For this you must die! Huh? No, die? What? No, I didn't mean to. ¿Qué te crees? ¿Que te puedes meter conmigo? Soy el Señor Todopoderoso. Toma, 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 cabrón, hijo puta. Toma, 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 maricón, pajero. Toma. And so ends the life of Onan. As does, you may very well think, our story. But no, you would be wrong. Because the widow Tamara, after her second unsuccessful attempt to mate with the tribe of Judah, comes up with a plan. She disguises herself as a common whore. And she sits on the corner waiting as her father-in-law Judah is on his way to shear his sheep at Timnath. Oh boy, little sheep, this is going to be fun. We're going to get you a haircut. Oh, do. He's fooled by her disguise. Huh? They lay together, and eventually she bears him twins. Let me check in my book of biblical patriarchy and the twins. Twins, Abraham, Isaac, Judah, twins. The twins, Perez and Zerah. Eventually, the elder of the twins, Perez, grows up, and he has a son, Hezron. Hezron has a son, Ram. Ram has a son, hold on, Amidababa has a son named Nashon. Nashon has a son named Salama. Salama has a son named Boaz. Boaz has a son named Obed. Obed has a son, Jesse. And Jesse is the father of the great King David. And of course, you're all familiar with King David, right? You know, he was a big, important king, right? He very powerful, very rich. He had, a shit ton of oxen, loads of broads. But let me tell you a thing or two about this David character. He was king. He was rich. He was powerful. In those days, he could have any woman he wanted, essentially, right? I mean, what with those Semitic good looks and everything, chicks were throwing pussy at him like frisbees, right? But who in his advanced years did he decide that he just had to have? Anyone in our audience? That's right. Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite, that poor pug-faced son of a bitch. He scored this babe way out of his league, and then what do you know? The king goes and seduces her. He fucks her. He knocks her up, and in order to save face, King David sends Uriah the Hittite to the front lines with no backup, so he gets killed in order that David can marry Bathsheba without any scandal. The point is this: what do you think God does to punish King David for something like that? Bupkis, basically nothing. Sure, he gets a slap on the wrist. God compels him to have a census, which upsets the masses. Something like that. Whatever. The point is this: King David gets off scot-free. Meanwhile, our man Onan gets killed, gets zapped, gets sizzled, fried by God for pulling out. And Whitey's on the moon. The end. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for listening to this story, for watching. It's been fun. If you'd like to know more about me and Jawbone Puppet Theater, I made a cardboard link. This is my website, www.adamende.art. You can just click on the cardboard. If you'd like to see a lot of pictures of my work on Instagram, that's at Jawbone Puppet Theater on Instagram. And if you enjoyed the show and you want to throw a few shekels into my hat virtually, you can do that on PayPal, and you can send it to donkablin@gmail.com. So thank you again. I don't know if anyone from Shtetl Berlin is going to come back on and say goodbye.
Hey! Woo! Yes, we're right here. Thank you, Adam. And thank you, everybody. And thank you, Aisha, and Geist and Glas, and Patrick Farrell, and Craig Udelman, and thank you, Adam Ende, and thank you, Avinoam, who had to move on. And
yeah, Avinoam went to. There's going to be a live stream of a Megillah reading. So if you want to hear the story of Esther in its full glory, you can go to Base Berlin on Facebook and find them broadcasting it.
Yay!
Or you can be like us and read it on your own in English and drink every time it says the word Esther. And we promise you will be very drunk.
Yeah!
So we'll send you out with some music like we came in. Thanks so much to everybody. Freilich Purim, wherever you are, be happy. Find the meaning in the glass and fill it all with joy.